So we just got...
Time out. Should we say the name of the company?
Yeah. Why? This is going to be after.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blooper.
Got out of our meeting with AVADirect, the custom computer company, in which we have been planning a computer build for Relentless Defender as a surprise. So this is the start. This is day one. We just got back.
Day one. Day one.
So we just got back picking the parts out and the case and everything for the computer. We just reached out to all the sponsors and everything, so hopefully everything goes well. So it is now day 2 of planning. It's been a couple days since the first video. We have sent the email out to potential sponsors for the computer build. Apparently it's gaining a lot of traction, so I guess you're a popular guy or they like your idea of your company. We're about to head right over to AVA over there. You can see her down there. And we're going to start planning the build for the computer. The first thing is going to be the etching on the glass, which, thank you, I just got your vector files that you sent me, Mr. Aaron Slater. So those were not what I said they were for. I straight lied right to your face. So let's head over there and start planning this build. We had to sign an NDA to get in here, so you're gonna have to keep the camera down a little bit. No supervision required. So we want to give back to him because he's given back like so much to everyone else. We're super excited. We drew out the etching on the front. I really hope when you're seeing it that the liquid is running through the Spartan logo or in the eyes. If not, I look like an idiot right now because that was the original plan. This is going to be really cool, so I'm excited. All right, we are here at AVADirect and we are about to start the build for Relentless Defender. I know what you're thinking. Wow, that's a lot of fans you got there. And it is. There's 8 Corsair RGB fans here. And it's just for the radiators. So, right now Travis is installing the fans onto the one radiator. There will be 2, correct? 2?
Right.
2 480mm radiators?
Right.
That are going to be cooling the computer. So if you don't know, the radiator works just like a radiator in a car. Liquid runs through it, the fans cool the liquid, and then it passes that cool liquid onto whatever you're cooling. So there's 2 radiators in this build, and they are both monsters. They're huge. All the necessary parts are in, and he's doing something special to the computer. What are you doing to the computer?
We're stress testing it just to make sure all the components are sound and there will be no faults.
Pretty cool. So he's running a stress test on all the parts. Like you said, how long does that run for?
It'll be for 12 hours.
12 hours of stress testing all the parts. And as you can see, you know, the fans, some of the fans are in, the graphics card is in, obviously the processor and the RAM, all the essential parts to make the computer run. And then we also have the special challenge coin from Relentless Defender, which is pretty cool. That's mounted on there, so we took the stock badge off and they put the challenge coin on there, which I think gives it a nice Relentless touch. So right now he's messing with the pumps, getting the pumps fitted in there, and yeah, we'll go from there. We're almost ready to bend some tubes. Alright, the moment has come where it is time to start bending the tubes for the water cooling. Travis here is getting the heat gun all set up, and he put this blue thing in there. I said, hey Travis, what does that blue noodle do? And he said, well, you put this in here so when you make the bend, it keeps the inner diameter of the tube the same so it doesn't crinkle or, you know, collapse. So that's pretty cool. You put this inside of there, and then you heat this up, and you would bend it. Now normally people would use like a template to bend over it, but Travis here does it by hand.
ASUS and Alphacool dedicated a majority of the components that you see here in the system. So you have ASUS with their STRIX line of boards and with their STRIX GTX 1080 Ti card. Of course, the board has the ROG sync, and it's got the ROG audio to make sure that when you're gaming, it can only look pretty. You can also sound awesome too, which is important for positional audio in a lot of competitive games out there. And then of course, Alphacool, man, we couldn't think of a better person to partner with for the liquid cooling components than Alphacool. Their components are top notch. It's not just about the function, but the quality of the materials. I mean, if you look inside the system and you see the Alphacool block, I mean, you can tell that thing's built to withstand the test of time. And then of course their pumps and their reservoirs are unlike any other that are out there in terms of design and spec. So it worked out beautifully.